Hi, I'm editor Beth Carson. In today's Ask Beth section, we're going to talk about what happens when the vacation rental is not what you expected. I got a letter from a reader who arrived at a vacation rental and it was not family friendly as she expected it to be. The banisters were too wide for her children. There were just some safety issues that with her 2-year-old and her 4-year-old that didn't work. She asked about getting a refund. Now, what you need to do is communicate that quickly with your owner. What happened in her situation was she waited until she got back and then she asked me. And if there is something that's not right, and as somebody used to say to me, communication is taking the picture that's in your head and making sure that the picture in their head matches up as closely as possible. And I'm not sure where the miscommunication lay. Now, if you show up at a vacation rental and it's not as you expect, call the owner immediately. They may have connections with other people. They may have other vacation rentals in the area. If it's not cleaned, like one time I showed up at a vacation rental and it hadn't been cleaned, called the owner. The cleaner was there within 15 minutes. We just sat out on the balcony, watched the waves, and everything was taken care of. It was a non-issue really. But so make sure that you don't wait until you get home and then try to address the area of discontent or bash them with a bad review when they haven't had a chance to rectify the situation. So early communication is super important, and don't be afraid just because you're in somebody else's home to say, wow, this isn't what I expected. I thought we were going to have 2 twin beds, not bunk beds. Whatever the issue is, make sure that you do your homework really well so that you know exactly what you're getting, and make sure that the owner has portrayed their property in an accurate light. And the best way to do that is to read reviews. And I'm planning a trip to London, Amsterdam, and Paris. And there was one place that probably would have been a good fit for me. However, there was a concern that someone posted. And the snarky response that the owner gave back turned me off completely. I thought, this is not an owner who is going to be receptive if I have an issue. So even though the woman initially did misunderstand what she was getting, the lack of concern on the owner's part was a red flag and turned me off completely. So read those reviews. Don't get scared off by one bad review. People love the power that they get on places like TripAdvisor and Yelp, and sometimes the owner just takes a hit and the owner just has to live with that. So make sure you read all of the reviews and notice patterns. They may have complained about, there may have been complaints about things initially, and then as the years go on, the owner has dealt with that issue. Or there may be a pattern of lower star ratings and the quality isn't there. So really do your homework and enjoy your vacation. If there's any problem, contact the owner or the property manager immediately and let them come up with a solution. Happy travels.